So Season 2 Reloaded has officially been released. And with this, we got a bunch of new additions to zombies and multiplayer. But one of the coolest things that I really wanted to check out, and was the first thing that I tried to test, was that we can now get XP from Dead Ops Arcade. And to my surprise, this is probably one of the best ways to level up your levels. And I'm not 100% sure about your battle pass, because it also gives you XP for your battle pass. But I finished the battle pass, so I can't really tell you 100% if it gives you good battle pass progression. But I feel like it will, because there's a certain exploit you can do that will give you insane levels really fast. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is that there are 3 versions of Dead Ops Arcade. There's Dead Ops Arcade Solo, Dead Ops Arcade Solo Advanced Start, and Dead Ops Arcade First Person. There will be a new game mode coming out soon, which is something like Dead Ops Arcade Silverback. I'm not 100% sure what that game mode is. We still don't know much information about it, but it will be coming out soon. Maybe that will be also good for XP, but this is mainly on these 3 game modes and mainly you as a solo player. So Dead Ops Arcade First Person is probably one of the easiest versions of this game mode. Basically, the whole game mode takes place in first person, and if you decide to hop into it, I definitely recommend for you to mainly concentrate on your minimap. That will be one of your main best things to survive for the longest, and it's actually relatively easy to get up pretty high rounds. I decided to hop in to see how much XP you get, and I didn't put on any double XP tokens, so to my surprise, you start off the first round, you get 300 XP, and from there, every single round as you progress, you get 50 XP. So the next round is 350, then 400, then 450, and it just keeps going. Now, there are 64 normal rounds in Dead Ops, plus the boss fight, which is the Mama Back at the very end. So that's 65 rounds. Now, I'm pretty sure you will get a pretty large amount of XP for killing the Mama Back, but that's actually a very difficult process to get up there. It's very easy in first person, but it takes you around 3 to 4 hours. So if you don't have that much time to sacrifice every single time to attempt it, to go in again and again, there is a very interesting way of doing this. So the first thing I want to talk about is, if you have ever bought any battle pass, you will have XP tokens for your character. Now, these won't be your weapon XP. Basically, you can hop onto Modern Warfare, Warzone, or Modern Warfare, and since the accounts are linked, you're able to basically turn on your XP in different games from different battle passes, and then go onto Cold War and play Dead Ops Arcade 3. Also, if you, let's say, bought the newest 2 battle passes, you should have the XP tokens from those in your Cold War game, so you won't have to leave every single time. I have a bunch of them, so that's pretty cool if you haven't used them. Another great thing to do this method is, especially when there's double XP out. We just had triple double XP, and it's unfortunate that it's already gone, but I'm 100% sure we're going to be getting it either around Easter or just before Season 3 begins, so be on the lookout for that. The game mode that you want to play is Dead Ops Arcade Solo Advanced Start. Now, the bad thing about this is the camera is up in a higher view. I'm not 100% sure what this point of view is called exactly. It's not third person. It's kind of a weird view from it. It's basically an arcade version of the game, the original version that the game was like before they introduced the first person. I consider this very difficult, so this won't be very easy unless you're very good and experienced. There are many videos out there to give you helpful tips. Personally, I've not played much of Dead Ops Arcade. I tried my hardest to beat Mama Back, and I still have to do that, but that's not the point of this video. What you do is hop into Dead Ops Arcade Solo and get up to the second location. Now, this is what I did, and from here you can back out or kill yourself and then hop back in, and you will be starting not from the round you left. So for example, if you're in the 3rd location and you're just halfway through it, unfortunately it will kick you back to the start of that location, but the XP will stay. So for example, what I did, I got to the 2nd location, I got through some of the rounds, and I died because I wasn't really concentrating. I just wanted to do this as fast as possible, and then I hopped back in to see how does Dead Ops Arcade Solo Advanced Start work. And basically it spawns you in. You're in the first location at first, but it fades into black, and you keep all of your like nukes and your boosters, whatever they're called. You don't keep your weapons, and I'm pretty sure you also do keep some of your lives. If you obviously died, you probably won't have those lives anymore. I don't know how it works if you back out, but the interesting thing is I got 1500 XP from that first round previously. I don't know why the 1000, the 500 is because obviously I was on round 5 and I've completed it to round 6, but the 1000 XP I do believe is because I finished the first location. So what I kept on doing was, after I finished the first round, got the 1500 XP, I backed out, because if you just decide to go and try to kill yourself, that'll take far too long. And if you keep repeating this process with double XP on, you will be leveling up very fast. Now, this is the interesting thing that I want to talk about. There are plenty of methods out there. You could hop into multiplayer and play a bunch of multiplayer matches and go through the stress of playing skill-based matchmaking, or you could hop into, let's say, normal zombies or outbreak and try to go for a high round. But the thing is, in normal zombies, you start off the first round with 50,000 XP. If you complete it, you get the 50,000. You start off with 0, obviously, blah blah blah, and it caps off at 250 rounds. Obviously, you do get a bunch of XP from getting your kills, and I guess if you want to complete some Easter eggs here and there and do some mini challenges in the game, you do get a bunch of XP. Now, it is way faster, and you're gonna have to sacrifice some time into the solo advanced start to get up to a high round and then be able to repeat it, but it's definitely better because you will be getting a bunch of XP up to 6,500 if you get to the Mama Buck boss fight, and I do believe even if you complete it, you could get up to 7,000 or 8,000 XP. Now, what I recommend for you to do is get up to a high enough round where you get a reasonable amount of XP, you feel like it's good enough, you feel confident about it, and then just keep repeating that process of going back in and repeating, going back in and repeating, going back in and repeating. It will be way faster. Now, obviously, the higher you are up there, the more difficult the rounds are to complete, so you will probably have to concentrate on a lot. But if you sacrifice some hours into this and just keep repeating the process of solo advanced start, you will be leveling up very fast, and it's definitely one of the kind of better ways of getting level 1000. I myself am only level 218, and I really want to get up to a high enough level where I feel confident, because last season I nearly got up to 600, and you know, it's kind of a downgrade from last season. That's basically it. Remember double XP tokens that you potentially might have from previous seasons, and it's all about Dead Ops Arcade Solo Advanced Start. Now, this is probably one of the coolest additions we've got, and I'm pretty sure you will be getting a lot of Battle Pass XP as well if you keep repeating this process. Fingers crossed Treyarch doesn't fix this or patch this, because this is really good. So if you want to level up, if you want to get up those levels and you're bored someday, definitely try this. Definitely hop into some Dead Ops Arcade. It's a fun game mode. It's very challenging, and unfortunately the first person doesn't save your progress. It's only the specific version of this game mode, the Dead Ops Arcade Solo Advanced Start. But that's it for the video, guys. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. We're so close to 15,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much, and also be sure to drop a like on the video. But without further ado, guys, love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Peace out.